good morning. I'm gonna do an intro in a bit, but for now you can watch me just tidy my room and stuff like that. Every time I turn the camera on, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sound so put together and eloquent and shit when I literally sound like this, look like this, and my voices are still in. But I'm gonna listen to Anything Goes. I try to listen to one every day, if not every other day, because I love her and I miss her on YouTube. But this is advice session number 3. I'm like at the bottom of her fucking episodes because I went on a break of podcasts. So I'm gonna listen to this whilst I tidy my room. And so yeah, let's just do that.
Those feelings those feelings are valid. Those feelings are normal. I don't know many people who would be okay with their best friend's boyfriends I would never even go near, just because of fucking quote unquote like girl code or whatever that is. But it's just not right. Like, it's just weird. Especially if you're really close with the person still. I mean, if it's like an old friend, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different situations, but if it's your best friend or one of your really close friends who you hang out with all the time, anyone would do, I feel like. Unless somebody was in a relationship that was one of those that were not as significant, and like you break up and then you don't think about it again, like that type, then it might not be as much of an issue. But it seems like he did something a lot to you or whatever. Ex-boyfriends, like, that would make me want to throw up. I'm not kidding. That would make me want to throw up. You'll always be the one I want. If I saw them specifically with one of my ex-boyfriends, I would literally not. You'll always steal my breath away. I would literally be like, you need to break up or something. You'll always be my heart. Crazy. You don't want to do the things that she's doing. Rule number 1, don't do them. And if she tries to pressure you into it, then she's a problem. Standing if you don't want to participate. That's thing number 1. If you need to have a conversation, these are things I don't really agree with. These are things that I don't really want to do. I'm still going to support you and love you, but I don't know if I can. I will respect you and I will still be your friend even though you're doing things that I don't agree with, as long as you are okay with me not doing that and you don't judge me for not wanting to participate. It's this, and then I think a lot of the times kids kind of end up finding this. Number 1, that's not going to get. I mean, you can try to tell your friend like, hey, maybe you should rethink this. But if they're probably going to do what they're going to do anyway. So be a place of support for your friend. My parents also got divorced when I was really young.
I just wanted to run you guys like through like my morning routine. I don't know. The thing is like you're not gonna stumble across my account and on my working from home days, which is what this particular vlog is about. You're not gonna find me, you know, waking up, doing yoga, journaling in my deck. I literally don't have the patience for that. I have to be in a really specific mood to do anything like that, even though it is a part of my like life, I guess. No, I just wake up and on my working from home days especially, I just do like my skincare, make coffee and do some work. It doesn't sound that fun, but it's fine. So the first thing we're gonna do is apply cream to my new tattoo. Can you even see that? Yeah, you can. You just have to do this 3 times a day. Yeah. I love it. I'm so happy with it. I'm like over the fucking moon about it. So that's the first thing. And then the things like bio oil for my scar, like I don't know if you can see that is a scar, but it's recurring. The scar is actually underneath. Wait, there you go, you can see it now. The recurring thing I'm going to doctors about because I used to have that as a kid and they did a surgery to get rid of it and now it's back. So actually it used to be a lump. They got rid of the lump and that's never returned, but the bruise is back. So bio oil eye cream, acne, scarring cream. I do that all at night because during the day I'm gonna touch my face and shit. And my jade roller, all things like that is just for like afterwards. But in the mornings, I kind of just like to look nice and feel nice. I don't know if that makes sense. I really need to cut my fringe because it's getting so long. But I like to curl my lashes because I like to look at my reflection a lot during the day. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly talk about why I decided to do a work from home vlog out of like nowhere when I've never done that before. Because I have a very new, well, a couple months old obsession with work from home vlogs. But the people I watch, I can't remember any names, but the people I watch are so aesthetic. Like they have like, you know, the pastel keyboards and they do ASMR. You're not gonna find that here, not yet at least. There is so much I want to buy and there's so much I need to change in my room. Like I need to add a desk and there's just so much I want to get to that point, but for now I'm kind of stuck doing this. And I work in my living room because no one is home during the day, which is great for me. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to work. And if you're curious about what my job is, like if you don't know, if you're new here, I am a tarot reader. Today I don't have any like personal readings to do, but I do have all my social media tarot readings to do. So that includes doing like 1,000 spreads for Twitter, typing that all up, scheduling that for this week. I have to write and post my Patreon spread. I have to do my TikTok tarot readings. Usually I do that first just because I have a time limit, so it's really easy to kind of get out of the way. I think that should be it for today. It's a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot and it sounds quite repetitive, and it is, but to be fair, I only work Mondays, so like 4 hours of pulling tarot cards is not the end of the world for me. And then I'll discuss like what I kind of go through at night, like my routine of working from home. Another thing that I'm doing recently, I'm actually going to start selling the things that I'm making. If you're not like, if you don't know me, then I make clothes. I've started to make clothes. I made a pair of trousers that everyone loved and I was so happy with it. So I thought, you know what, why not sell them? So the trousers I'm going to start selling, and the other week, last week, the same day I got my tattoo, I made this headband because I love headbands. And so I wanted one that was like perfect for me. I honestly could have made it a bit longer, but like I'd rather make mistakes now with myself than when people buy this shit. It still ties though, so it's fine, but that's just preference. For that, I don't know if they'll be up by the time it's up. It should be. It will be on my Depop for now, not my website, just because, you know. I can't hear though. Okay, that's a bit better. How am I feeling? Very quickly, I always kind of like to get in touch with my, like, how am I feeling today? What are my emotions today? I'm not feeling bad. I'm just feeling a bit meh because I keep having dreams about death. I had a dream that I killed someone 4 nights ago who was a friend of mine. After that, I had 2 nights of dreaming that my ex's brother died. I don't even know where that one came from. And last night I dreamt my mum died. So death is like the ending of something, and if you're new here, hi. I am going through the end of a relationship which I walked away from because it was abusive. But so it's like I am like part of my job as well. When I have personal readings, there's an option for me to decipher dreams because they have meanings. It's our subconscious. sorting shit out whilst we're asleep. So my brain is clearly dealing with the ending of this thing, because in the physical, in the 3D, I'm fucking brilliant. And at night I'm dreaming about death. But it's funny also because I just started to read Joan Didion's A Year of Magical Thinking, which is about grief and death. And obviously, like, I'm not going through grief of a death, I'm going through grief of someone who is still alive, a relationship, a past version of myself, and a future that I once wanted. And even though now I don't, I'm still grieving the fact that that isn't gonna happen anymore. This sounds so depressing. I'm genuinely the best I've been in 2 years, and I'm not even lying, but like, you know, whatever. So the next part of my routine, does this look cute or do I look fucking ridiculous? No, it looks cute. The next part of my routine is fucking coffee. So let's continue to listen to Emma and go make some coffee. And also I need to put my laptop on charge so I can do work.
For somebody when we never actually dated, especially when I keep thinking we might date one day, but I know it's better for me to just move on. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with avoiding those topics. You know what I mean? I know it might seem hard sometimes when I would say that avoid those topics and maybe have a conversation with your parents and be like, hey, I don't really think it's healthy for us to talk about doesn't get me anywhere. You know what I mean? It doesn't get you anywhere. Talk about something else and avoid those topics. If it's something that's unavoidable, then I think like neither of us are budging. So can we just find a way to agree to disagree and respect each other's opinions? Because you're my parents, and you're my parents, but we're also human, and we don't need to agree on everything, but we do need to respect each other. And I think if you guys can find a way to respect each other's opinions and put your egos aside.
You'll always steal my breath away.
Okay, next one. My boyfriend and I have been having little issues, and for a while we were all good. Being in quarantine definitely isn't helping, but as of right now, my main issue is me feeling uncertain. I feel like he just knows so much about me. Have some tension going on. There's a little bit of tension between you two that makes you feel uncomfortable and makes you feel uncertain. Because that is normal, you know. Sometimes I've been in relationships, to be completely honest. Like, I genuinely don't think they ever asked, and I don't think I felt safe to tell them. Like, I just was like, I almost felt like we weren't close enough in a sense for me to like talk about things that I was interested in or talk about things that I liked, because I felt like we just didn't even have that like friendship foundation where I felt safe to share those things about me and vice versa. It was almost like when I was dating this person, it was like we were just kind of like going through the motions of being in a relationship, but we didn't really have any sort of deeper connection. It felt really shallow in a sense. I think that a conversation needs to be had with your boyfriend where you say, hey, I've thought about this a lot, and I think the reason why
I keep running till I can. You'll always be the one I wanna miss. You'll always steal my breath away. Yeah.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? Finally sat down to start some work. It's like 11:20. That's the perk of working for yourself. I can sleep in late. My sausage roll and fruit pot, which I eat every day. Well, the fruit I do, the sausage roll. Usually I eat soup. This is why I don't gain weight, even though I really want to. Because I eat convenience over like health, right? Like, I mean, it's not like unhealthy having a fruit pot every day, but it's not enough for me to like gain weight. But when I'm working especially, I'm just like, I don't have time to take an hour aside and just like make something and eat, which sucks. And like realistically I do have that time, but not if I want to get all my work done before everyone comes home, which is what I want to do, because I cannot work with everyone else home. So, you know, Comes with its pros and cons, but I still eat and I still can make my coffee and I'm alright. You know, like I'm not withholding myself from eating. So the first thing I'm going to do today, I haven't even finished the podcast episode, but the first thing I'm going to do today is make a TikTok. So usually I just video it myself like this, but I edit it on an app called CapCut, which is quite well known. It's not the prettiest editing, it's very simple. I really want to up my editing on TikTok, but I've just taken a week off of work because of all the trauma I've recently gone through. So getting back to normal is like my first goal, and then a few weeks in I'll probably be able to kind of up my editing on TikTok and things like that. So this is the deck that I use for all my tarot at the moment. I've been using it since last summer. It's my favorite deck. I really resonate with it. If you don't know why, it's called the Movie Tarot deck. I am a film student. I am a film enthusiast. I am a script writer in my free time. So this is the deck I use. I have loads of other decks, but I don't use them unless it's for personal readings. And depending on what reading you get, the deck will change. Sometimes you can choose if you want to book with me, even if you want to get a 1-card pull, which is like literally a single digit in terms of price. You can message me on Instagram. You can message me on Twitter, but I'm not active on Twitter, even though like that's where I schedule most of my work. I don't actually actively go on there anymore. So it's better to message me on Instagram, or you can email me, or you can fill in the form on my website, which is the best way to do it. But yeah, either way, I'll get to you and we'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm gonna do this now. I will show you like me doing it once. Hopefully this is not that awkward. I'll show you just like the process and fun. I literally, anyways, let's leave this a bit because I look gross. Hello you guys, it's that time of the week again. I took a break last week, so I am excited to get back. Okay, all the cards already fell out. Oh, I am getting a call. Okay, I'm getting a call, everybody. Let's see how entertaining this is. Well done.
Yeah, well done. Do I get a badge for this?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. I've been talking to your dad.
Yeah.
And I said to him, you know, do you think Mia would like a sheepskin coat? I bought one years ago, and it's still brand new. I hardly ever wore it. If I had it on twice, I think I would be exaggerating.
I kid you not, that woman spoke for half an hour straight. But that doesn't usually happen, but it's fine. I'm going to continue the reading so you guys can see what I do with my TikToks. And then I'm going to put my phone away for about a week since this whole traumatic thing happened. I've put my phone away all day and then I've just gone on it for about an hour at night. I don't want to isolate myself completely. I am still on Instagram mostly via my laptop, so I can talk to most of my friends and stuff, but the phone is just such a distraction. You know when objects don't have good vibes? At the moment, we're not besties. We're not enemies right now, but we're not besties. So I've been writing a new script, my first proper script actually, which I'm so happy about, and we'll talk more at a later date hopefully. And so after I film these 3, I do 3 a week, and then I schedule them on TikTok. After I film these 3 videos, these 3 readings, I'm gonna put my phone away and hopefully I can connect the amp to my fucking laptop so I can still listen to the episode. But then when I go into doing the tarot scheduling for my Twitter and Patreon, I'm probably going to listen to some music, so I might have to like edit over that. I might just time-lapse it so that I can put like my own music over it. I got interrupted, but it's fine. So the cards you've got, they're 5 cards, and we've got the back of the deck as well. Page of Swords, 2 of Swords, oh my god, 8 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and 10 of Swords. Literally all swords. So you're probably a fire sign or dealing with a fire sign, something along those lines. A lot of pain. 8 and 10 of Swords, betrayal, pain, you know, anguish, anxiety, that kind of vibe. If you've been hurt recently, things are in a confusing limbo at the moment, because the Page and the Knight talk about coming forward, talk about action, talk about communication, talk about movement forward. And then the 2 of Swords discusses, like, you can go either 2 ways, right? So like you can go down this path or this path, and you have to decide which of these paths is for you. But the back of the deck is always most interesting about this, because we have the 6 of Cups, right? And underneath that we have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands discusses reminiscing, and 6 of Cups describes reunion. So if you've been through a breakup, you might have the possibility of going back to this person, in the sense of they might try to come back to you. But your decision here is, actually, do I want to go through this again? Do I want to go through this pain? Do I want the possibility of everything that's just happened to re-happen? Or do I start something new? At the moment, it might still be fresh, so you might still want this reunion and stuff, but by the time this possibility comes to fruition, you might actually be like, wait, I don't want this anymore. I'm happy the way I am. And you can end things on good terms or get some clarity and closure. So it's really up to you. Don't sweat it. Literally, I think you just need to focus on yourself at the moment. Once you do that and heal this genuine, like, pain, I can feel it, everything will be okay. So everything that you want will be possible, but what you want might change. Go with the flow. I feel like that's my best advice. So that's how I film my TikTok tarot readings. I just do my general, so like before I pull cards in my head, I set the intention. So if you notice at the beginning, I tap it 3 times. That's the best way to get like energies renewed. And then I, in my head, set the intention for whatever I'm reading for. So TikTok video, Thursday, collective general reading, what do they need to know? That's the kind of thing that goes through my head. What I do next is I'm going to pull the cards for my Patreon. So the last thing I have to do that is the most work in the world and drains me, depletes me entirely, is pull 1,000 cards for my Twitter. The way I do this is kind of complicated in the sense of I don't just pull a card, write it up. I have a layout for my posts. So for example, Wednesday at 3 p.m. I schedule healing messages for each sign. And then for example 4 p.m. general messages, etc. But I have one for fire signs, so 1 card for Leo, 1 card for Sag, 1 card for Aries. And so it's a card for each 12 signs for all of these themes, and I do all 3 days in the same day. So it's literally probably 1,000 cards I do actually pull. So for example, I'll bring you guys around here so you can see, for example, the cards that I lay out. But for example, Wednesday 3 p.m. healing messages for fire signs. I'll have Leo, Sag, Aries in that order. So 1 card for Leo. 5 came out, so give me a second. 1 card for Leo for healing Wednesday. This is like how I do it. Okay, 1 card for out. Ace of Wands. So that goes there, and then so on and so forth. And I do that for every single one for my 100 posts that I schedule for 3 days a week.
1000%, it's so normal. I think the way to know is how well do you really know this person, right? Like,
Don't wait for me, honey. Don't wait. No, it's hidden. Brother, you don't need to turn me away.
I just got severely pissed off because whoever shut the lid on the hot water bottle did it so tightly that I cannot take it off, and my hands are fucking red from trying. I am livid because I need my hot water bottle to be comfy and cozy, but it's fine. At least I've got my blankets, and I like an hour and a half until people get home. So I finished everything. I got everything scheduled. I'm really happy to be back and working on that and filming as well, which is part of my work. So I wanted to walk through what is next for my day, even though I won't really be filming it. First of all, this sausage roll is what's next on the agenda because I am so hungry. It's 2 p.m. and I haven't eaten, so I am literally starving. So now that everything is up and ready to be posted, I'll spend the rest of the day editing this video that you are currently watching, which shouldn't take too long. I'm quite quick with my editing, which is something I'm very proud of myself about. And then I'll kind of chill, and by chill I mean after I turn this off, I'm gonna watch a movie on Netflix, then I'm gonna edit, and after editing's done, I have my watch later, which I film every single day on YouTube. This time around it is full of all my favorite YouTubers, so I'm so excited to watch their recent videos. We have Sarah Shower, Andrew Lau, Jenna Phipps, Alia Zeta, I don't know how you say his name, Lana Blakely, Jack Edwards, Dustin Byung, Hitomi Mochizuki, and Chris Clemens. There's literally like only 2 people missing, like Emma, who isn't posting, and Lynn Truong, who I love as well, and a couple others I think. Like there's a few like work from home vloggers and like study vloggers and stuff that I love watching as well, but like these are my main like big personality YouTubers that I love, so I'm very excited to watch their videos today. Today is also Monday. Usually on Mondays when the year started I was watching Euphoria every Monday, but I am now, since that's ended, watching a K-drama, which I haven't watched a K-drama for like 3 years. I used to watch Hello in My 20s, which I loved, got very attached to it, but I kind of watched that with my ex and then it got cancelled anyway, so. But yeah, I never got into another one. I love K-dramas. I think they're so addictive because they're just so sweet. But also another thing I'm recently doing, masterclass last year, so I've been doing a lot of classes on there, but recently I did like 3 in a row, like very quickly in like a week. So I'm currently on Spike Lee's class, which is really good. I actually really like his class the most, I think. I did Aaron Sorkin, which was like an 8-hour class, if not longer, which I enjoyed, but like it dragged. And I did Ron Howard's, which I also liked, but also dragged. But then I've been doing like, there's Gloria Steinem's feminine class, which I loved. Didn't learn anything new, but just like hearing feminists speak is so like powerful for me. I don't know how to explain it. And after all that chilling and stuff, I just have dinner with my family, chill with them, which I love doing. And then at night I go on my phone for an hour, like I said. I catch up on things I need to catch up on, Instagram posts, things like that, and then I read. And as I told you all, I'm reading The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's work from home video. Hopefully when I get my own setup in my room, everything will look more aesthetic and can be a bit more detailed and things like that. But my work in general is something that just is the same every time. And if you're wondering, with uni, I only do online classes at the moment because health reasons, and so like that's also boring to film, and like this is my job, so how can I film myself doing this, you know what I mean? So yeah, anyway, I hope that was cool enough for you guys. Hopefully this is gonna be fun to edit. I really enjoyed the little wake up with me section of this especially, but I love you guys very much and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye. Mwah.